Hey everyone, Econologic here and welcome to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that tends to be a bit, shall we say, controversial: income inequality. Now before you make assumptions, hear me out. We're not here to argue about whether it exists, because it clearly does, but rather to explore a different perspective on it. We're so used to hearing about the negative aspects of income inequality, and for good reason. It's hard not to feel a sense of injustice when you see such a vast gap between the haves and the have-nots. But what if I told you that income inequality, in some ways, could actually be a driving force for progress? It might sound counterintuitive, but stick with me. We're going to delve into how income inequality can actually fuel innovation and ultimately benefit society as a whole. Let's get to it. So, let's talk about motivation for a second. What drives us as humans to strive for more, to create, to innovate? Now, I'm not saying that everyone needs a massive financial incentive to do amazing things. History is full of people who made incredible contributions without becoming millionaires. But, let's be real, the potential for wealth creation is a powerful motivator. It's the entrepreneurial spirit, the desire to build something from nothing and reap the rewards, that has led to some of the most groundbreaking innovations in history. Think about it. The tech giants, the pharmaceutical breakthroughs, even your favorite social media platform. These all started with an idea, and the drive to turn that idea into something bigger, something that could generate wealth. And that potential for wealth, that possibility of reaching a higher economic stratosphere, is a direct result of income inequality. It's the knowledge that success can lead to a significant change in one's financial standing that pushes people to take risks, to think outside the box, to push the boundaries of what's possible. Now, I know what you might be thinking. But doesn't that mean that only people with privilege and resources have a shot at innovation? And that's a valid concern. We absolutely need to address the systemic barriers that prevent people from all backgrounds from having equal opportunities. But here's the thing, income inequality in itself doesn't create those barriers. It's the lack of equal access to education, resources, and opportunities that holds people back, not the existence of wealth disparity itself. In fact, you could argue that the very innovations spurred by income inequality can help break down those barriers. Think about how technology has democratized access to information and created opportunities for people who might not have had them before. So, while we absolutely need to work towards a more equitable society, it's important to recognize that the desire for a better life, a life with more financial freedom, is a powerful motivator for innovation. And that motivation can lead to advancements that benefit us all. Okay, so we've talked about how income inequality can drive innovation. But how does that innovation actually benefit society as a whole? Let's dive into some concrete examples. Let's start with something we all rely on: technology. The tech industry is a prime example of how wealth creation can lead to advancements that improve our lives. Think about the smartphones we use, the internet that connects us, the software that makes our work and lives easier. All of these innovations were born out of a desire to create something new and, yes, to generate wealth. But the benefits of these innovations extend far beyond the individuals and corporations that created them. They've revolutionized communication, democratized information, and connected us in ways we never thought possible. And it's not just the tech industry. Think about healthcare. The development of new drugs and medical technologies, often driven by the pursuit of profit, has led to incredible advancements in treating and curing diseases. Now I know what you might be thinking, but healthcare shouldn't be about profit, it should be a right. And I agree. Access to affordable healthcare is essential. But the reality is that developing new treatments and technologies is incredibly expensive. And often it's the companies and individuals with the resources, the ones who have benefited from income inequality, who are able to invest in the research and development that leads to these breakthroughs. Another example, renewable energy. The push towards electric cars, solar power, and other sustainable technologies is in part driven by entrepreneurs seeking to capitalize on a growing market. But the result is a cleaner planet, reduced dependence on fossil fuels, and a more sustainable future for everyone. So while it's easy to focus on the negative aspects of income inequality, it's important to recognize that it can also be a catalyst for progress. When individuals and corporations are incentivized to innovate and create wealth, it can lead to advancements that benefit society as a whole. The key, of course, is to ensure that these benefits are accessible to everyone, regardless of their income level. And that's a conversation for another video. So, as we've seen, the relationship between income inequality and societal progress is complex. It's not a black and white issue. While income inequality can exacerbate existing inequalities, it can also drive innovation and wealth creation, leading to advancements that benefit us all. The challenge, then, is finding the right balance. We need to create a society that fosters innovation and rewards hard work, while also ensuring that everyone has an equal opportunity to succeed. That means addressing systemic barriers, promoting equal access to education and resources, and creating a more equitable playing field. It's a complex issue with no easy solutions, but it's a conversation worth having. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.